Good afternoon, welcome to the coastal path north of Villajoyosa. Today I've come up here to have a walk, do some exploring and maybe, just maybe, take some pictures around sunset. Normally the coastline here is better in the morning because that's when it gets the light, but there is a very brief period, second half of November, December and beginning of January, when some parts of it get some nice light at sunset, and that's a possibility for today. I was tempted to go further afield, maybe explore somewhere completely new, maybe do a couple of hours drive, but as you can probably see, we've got blue skies, and whilst I'm happy to come out and have a walk and explore and take the opportunity for any shots that come up, if I'm going to go further afield, I'm probably going to do it when the conditions look a bit better than they are today. So I'm going to crack on, do some walking and catch up with you a bit later. Tell you what, it may be nearly the end of November, but it's very warm today. Must admit, I'm wishing I'd put shorts on. Gorgeous day, but warm. Okay, I've got an idea for a location, but to get there, I've got to go down this hill, which is pretty steep. And of course, at some point I've got to come back up it again. I'm not sure if the location is going to be any good, but it's worth having a quick look at. It's a little rocky outcrop that sticks out into the sea between, or kind of in a little bay, and just at this time of year it might get some decent light around sunset. No clouds, but it might still work. Worth having a look at. Okay, that could have been embarrassing. Turns out the little cove that I was heading to is a nudist beach and there's people on it. In case you're wondering, I saw the sign, not the people. Heard the people. So that location's out, unfortunately. I shall have to consider an alternative option. I suppose they might disappear a bit later, but probably need to come back when it's a lot colder. Don't think we get too many people on the nudist beach when it's really cold. Okay, we'll try somewhere else. Okay, time's moving on. We've got about 45 minutes or so until sunset, and I've yet to find a composition. Still, we've got a little bit more time yet. Okay, so heading back to the car, and I just decided to pop down onto the beach, almost literally a couple of minutes walk from where I've parked the car, and I found a shot with some trees along the beach, the sun basically just dropping down towards the horizon now. It's almost sunset, and just using the trees to frame the image, blocking out most of the sky. I've put a polarizer on to try and cut out a little bit of glare on the water, and that seems to be working okay. Fairly long focal length. I'm shooting at about just under 50mm on the 18-105 lens, f/16, to try and see, maybe might get a little sun star in there, I don't know. and I'm probably going to try bracketing some shots as well, just to see if that helps to keep some detail. This is going to be a very dark, contrasty image, if it works at all, but it's worth a try. So the scene is behind me there, although it's difficult to see the way I'm seeing it through the camera. So, well, we've lost the sun now. I think the fact that there's no clouds in the sky means we're not going to get any after sunset colours. In fact, the lights and the colours are already fading quite fast. I don't know whether any of these shots in the trees are going to work, but it was worth a try. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make this video a two-shoot video, so I am going to sign off now, and then I'll rejoin you again on my next shoot. Good morning. Welcome to Caralamar Beach in El Campello. It's been 2 days since I was at Villajoyosa. This morning I've headed down here because the weather forecast said there was going to be clouds, and there are clouds. Hopefully, as you can see here, there's going to be some nice colours in the sky. I've already chosen a composition. Okay, camera on the tripod. I've got 18 to 105 lens on. I'm at 18 millimeters. I have a 2-stop ND hard graduated filter on, just to take some light out of the sky. I'm using the waves coming up the beach in the foreground, and then the shot will go up and look at the breakwater and out to where the sun will be rising out there. Okay, I've tweaked the composition just a little bit. Basically, I was just trying to get the end of the breakwater as close to the horizon as I could, and to do that I've dropped the tripod down a lot lower. We're getting some really nice colours in the sky now. You know, there's something really quite relaxing about just being down here right by the edge of the sea, watching the colours form in the sky, and just waiting for the waves to wash up and down, trying to get the timing right so that you get the best effect on the foreground. A lot of the time it's about getting the timing exactly right to pick up the trails of the receding waves. And at the same time just keeping an eye on the exposure. Because as the light changes, so does the exposure. I think when it comes to capturing wave shots, you've just got to take lots of pictures. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunrise coming up, I think. Certainly this period right now is gorgeous with the colours in the sky. Okay, as the sun's getting closer to the horizon now, I've swapped the 2-stop ND hard grad for a 3-stop because the sky is getting a lot brighter. When the sun actually clears the horizon, there is a little bit of cloud actually right on the horizon, so it might be hidden for the first minute or so. But then when it actually comes up, I'm going to change to f16 just to see if I can get a sun star as it clears the cloud. Apologies, I'm having to keep a close eye on the waves. I don't want to miss the shot. The best waves will always come when you're not looking. It's a gorgeous morning, absolutely beautiful, lovely to be out. "15 minutes after sunrise, and now the sun is too high and too bright to continue shooting straight towards it. Sometimes it's worth now looking for an alternative composition, something to make use of side lighting, but I know on this beach there's really nothing much I'm going to find. Okay, it's definitely time to pack up and head for home. I'm hungry, I need some coffee, and I want to see what sort of pictures I've got. I hope you've enjoyed this 2-shoot, 2-location video. If you have, a like, a thumbs up is always appreciated. If you're already a subscriber to the channel, thank you very much. And if you're not already a subscriber, well, maybe today is the day to subscribe. Just click the link that will pop up at the end of the video, or you can click the subscribe button that's down in the underneath the video in the links below. There's also a little alarm bell you can hit, and if you do that, you'll get a notification every time I post a new video. It just remains for me to say thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, bye.